Hello and welcome to Filthy Casuals, a podcast about video games by three kind boys who play games but also do other stuff. Is that fair?
Yep.
It's a broad description.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm trying to say is we'll talk about games. We're all passionate about video games, but, you know,
We're not journalists.
We're not journalists. Yeah. We're not mouth breathers. You know, we'll make fun of video games, but we're not going to end every episode with a lame joke like, your princess is in another castle.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
God, no.
We're not going to try and be like video game funny. We're going to try and be like actual funny.
What if Mario happened in real life and he had a gun?
So are you one of those guys, because you said you've been doing your degree pantsless, do you kind of come inside and one of the best things about living alone is you walk inside, close the door,
pants off,
pants come off?
I've bought a dozen tearaway pants just so I could get home and make that process.
I picture you just sleeping in a big hammock like Baloo from the Jungle Book. That's what I think of when I think of you in your house by yourself.
I bought new bed sheets not that long ago. And
Me too. How good is it?
It's fucking great. And they're really soft and they're a watermelon and it looks like I sleep in a watermelon.
What do you mean?
What?
It's like the pattern of a watermelon.
Oh,
You are Baloo. You're in a jungle.
Yeah, it's great.
I wouldn't have picked that, I've got to say. I would not have picked that.
Yeah,
it's great.
It's like one of these little kooky sides of Knox that we didn't know
Sleeping in a
about.
watermelon and then in like cotton sheets.
I sleep in a race car.
Hey, it's the Filthy Casuals Game of the Year.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, every website, in across all media, you know, if you're a movie website, if you're a TV website, they're all doing, you know, the wrap up of the best of the year.
Absolutely.
So we're doing the same thing.
It's the easiest content to push out at this time of year.
If someone sees like the end of the year, it's like boom.
I'm kind of, we feel obligated, I guess, a little bit to do it. And also, it's, you know, there's a lot of games to discuss as potential Game of the Year.
Yes.
So it should lead to some
There's
interesting...
been a lot of great games. Like I just
ever.
Yeah.
But by the end of this episode, we're gonna talk about our favourites, and by the end of this episode, we will have crowned the official Filthy Casuals Game of the Year of 2002.
Yes.
So
we will have done it. Let's get in.
Did you know coming out for PSVR, there's going to be a model train game?
Oh, really?
Yeah. And you don't even have to have your own basement. You can just put on your VR helmet and away you go.
you do have to have gone through a divorce before it'll let you play it.
Yeah, that's ideal.
That would be amazing. A story mode in it where it's the relationship beginning, marriage, then the marriage breaking down, then divorce court. It's like 40 hours of gameplay before you get to the model train
You get to
set.
watch your kids being taken away in full 3D. It feels like you can reach out and not touch them anymore.
You get to look out the back window and see her with Pierre the gardener in full VR off. Oh, no.
Your work starts to slip. You use the motion controllers to bring the bottle up to your mouth.
You find yourself looking at the newspaper at like secondhand train sets. Oh, maybe.
No, so that's the real turning point where it's like, you have to leaf through and there's like several different train sets that you can choose from.
Yes.
That's right.
It's Demi Lardner.
Yeah, it's me, the Rachel of the group.
Demi, we should get your take on this. It's all we talk about on the show.
Yeah.
The Nintendo Switch.
Oh my god!
We talked about it last week and how we all stayed up until 1 a.m. to watch the announcement. I particularly found it very hard because I was in a good sleeping pattern at the time.
Oh, you brag.
You have the sleeping cycle of a fucking bridge troll, so it was kind of like your midday when that was on. So
but like a hot bridge troll, right? Like
a slutty one.
Like, no, but not like a massive slut, but just like pretty enough that everyone wants to fuck me under my bridge.
What are you're into it, right?
Oh my god, I want to use it to grind all my skin off. It's so like I want it to fucking ruin my life. I love it. Oh god. I haven't even touched one yet, but I would kill a human to have one right now.
I've touched one, if you know what I mean.
I what? What, Knox?
Oh, you said that you would kill a person.
I would kill a person,
Nintendo
yeah.
Switch, like,
I want to use it to cave in my own skull. I just want it right now
This is it. We don't know. We need
but-
the tech specs so we can know if it's even capable of caving in a human skull.
Yeah.
Maybe made out of
bounce right off.
maybe made out of Teflon. We don't know.
You assume they want it to be lighter than an object that would, because it would get heavy to hold at some point.
Yeah, I reckon that's one of the conversations they have is, will someone be murdered with one of these
Well,
consoles.
you can slide a little axe attachment into the side. But it doesn't have a D-pad anymore. It's 4 buttons.
Yeah, that should have been in the reveal trailer. People taking a break from killing each other with axes to slide the axe attachment onto the Nintendo
Well, you'd only get
Switch.
like 3 hours of killing someone with it, really.
That's true.
Good morning, video games. Welcome to Filthy Casuals, the only podcast that dares to ask the question, what if Mario real life?